Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Matt. You're watching Matt Modify Reacts. And today I just kind of wanted to get on here and be real with you guys who watch my channel and pretty much keep it real. If you see me look down, I do have a little notepad here just to kind of keep track of things I wanted to make sure to touch on. The big thing I wanted to talk about is essentially being true to yourself and not everybody else. It does sound like some Dr. Seuss stuff, and I'm pretty sure we canceled him. Um, but yeah, it's something that I've been having to work on. If you're new to the channel, and you've only seen my reaction content, I'm new to reaction content. I haven't done reaction content before now. And I've been going through a lot of, what is the best way to say it? I've been going through a lot of reflection with a lot of things in my life. And my content creation journey is also something that I'm trying to find. And in the process of doing so, I don't know that I'm being authentically myself. And I'll be honest with you guys, the same way I have to be honest with myself about it. I have kind of fallen into the reliance on AI. Not so much in what I say, but I've relied a lot on AI to assist me in analytics-based things. I am not good when it comes to the marketing of myself or just marketing in general. I'll be the first to tell you that I'm really not. And I'm trying. As you can see by the content I've been putting out, I have been trying. But I feel that I'm not being true to myself because I am making content that is suggested to me based on analytics and stats and all these things. And, you know, the more I've reflected on it, the more I've realized that, while the reactions that I'm giving are genuine reactions, I don't fake my reactions. I don't over embellish my reactions. I mean, you guys would know that. I would feel unauthentic if I did that, just in the sense of relying on AI. And not to say AI is bad. I'm not on the AI hate bandwagon. I feel like it's a useful tool that can be used in the right ways. I don't feel like it should be used as a replacement for people or things or, stuff like that. It's a tool that can make our life easier. It's a tool that can handle things that we as humans shouldn't still be handling, if I'm being honest. In doing that, I reached out to one of my content creator. I don't want to say he's a friend because that's where the parasocial thing comes in again. However, I watch Mike Falzone, comedian, YouTuber, musician, all around awesome guy, Mike Falzone. I watched a video that he recently put up where he just kind of, addressed a lot of the things that related to me. And I reached out to him, and I left a comment on his video, and I've talked to him several times before, and I joke a lot with the feeling that I know him, and then I have to tell myself, like, I don't know him, but he's still a nice guy. He still helps, still helps me out, still listens to me, still sees me, so shout out Mr. Falzone. But he brought a lot of things to the table for me. I'm going to read you real quick. He says, I think maybe you just have to be genuine to yourself and create what you would want to see rather than trying to create to find an audience. That is definitely what I've been doing. I've been making reaction content because, the AI has told me that former business associates, we'll call them, recommended that. And I am seeing the reaction content is a thing. But I'm also noticing it's oversaturated. And he also went on to say, you know, when you're true to yourself, other people like you will resonate with that stuff. Good luck and have fun. That last part, when you're true to yourself, other people like you will resonate with that stuff. So, you know, that just kind of stuck out in my mind. And it's not like Mike said anything that was cryptic, right? He didn't say anything that I couldn't think with my own brain, right? But just to hear it from someone else, whether it's someone you know or someone you watch, on YouTube or Twitch or whoever, you know, content creation-wise, it really resonated with me, and it gave me the strength to put this video out. Outside of, you know, lightly touching on, you know, I've been battling with various undiagnosed health issues. And that has made it really difficult for me to create content as well. I'm not always feeling 100%, and I don't want to try to give a fake, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to fake my reactions when I'm really not feeling it, because you guys will know it, I know it, and it just won't produce a quality product. And another thing that I was touching on, and I'll try not to make this video too long, but I'm also not going to restrict myself as I've done in the past. This video will find those of you that do want to watch it, and those that this isn't for, you'll swipe right by just like you do everything else. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. This content isn't for you, and, you know, I'm making it for me and those that essentially enjoy this type of content. But this is just some context into what's been going on. And what direction I'm going to try to take the channel in a different format or something. I remember when I thought I had to have the best equipment to achieve things, right? Didn't have the camera I wanted, didn't have the microphone I wanted, didn't have the lights, didn't have the green screen, and the yada yada. And I've been at this for 20 years now, coming up this September. I've been on this platform for 20 years. And it's crazy to think about being in a position where now I have the equipment after all this time, and now I struggle for what should I create? What topics should I talk about? I overthink myself to death on these fronts. And the other thing, I mean, like, I legit stopped writing, and I would rely on, in the most lazy way possible, I would have it summarize things for me and come up with things for me and stuff like that. And I understand that that's not being authentically me either. That's me looking for shortcuts. That's me being lazy in certain areas, especially in the areas that I know I don't excel in. Like I said, the marketing, the advertising, the pushing your content. I love to create, but I'm not good with all that other stuff. And when you have to be somebody who, you know, handles it all, it's overwhelming to play in both worlds, both in the creative world and the marketing world. And not that marketing, you can't be creative, but then you also got to understand trends and things like that. And I don't personally get that. I understand it a little bit better now. And I can commend, the AI for that. It has helped me understand a lot of things that I didn't going in. I just wanted to keep it real, if you will. I wanted to be real with you guys with what's going on. I don't know how many of you really follow me in any kind of chronological order, but I do want to make you aware that I am aware. And this is something that I'm looking to change for myself first, because it has to be for myself first. And then for those of you that can relate to the things that I've said. I am trying still. Don't think I've, abandoned ship. I would have quit a long time ago if I could. But this is where I see myself. I just have to find the right niche. I have to find the right place for me. And, the content, I can make a multitude of content. And even through my research, the content itself, the quality of the content I put out, I don't feel is the problem. It's just finding the right area to get it to the people who want to see it. I am going to be more genuinely myself. Not that, again, it's weird to say, not that I haven't been, but I'm going to do things I want to react to, that I want to create, and I hope that you guys also enjoy those things the same way that I do. And that way it'll be an all-around healthier thing for me, and then with me being able to, feel better about what I'm putting out there for you guys, and then hopefully there'll be some type of connection that we'll be able to make. And, once that happens, then we can really start having fun. I will see you guys in the next one. I thank you for continuing to, support me and rock with me if you do. Until the next video, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.